Staying strong. We've been following local marathon bombing survivor Heather Abbott's incredible journey to recovery. She made the tough decision to have part of her left leg amputated in the days after the bombings. A year later, the Newport native now uses 4 different prosthetic legs to get around, though she tells us not every step forward has been easy. She recently invited Eyewitness News along to meet the little boy she counts on for support, who she says has helped inspire her to run again. Eyewitness News anchor Mike Montecalvo is here now with more.
Sometimes support comes in the most unlikely of packages, and for Boston Marathon bombing survivor and amputee Heather Abbott, she finds it in a little boy from Middletown. They've both traveled a difficult road and are an inspiration for one another.
When I was in the hospital, one of my friends told me about Dryston and that he was concerned about me. He had seen me on the news and he knew that I lived close by, and he sent a teddy bear to the hospital to help me feel better.
I wanted to meet Heather because I felt like she was important because she lost her leg.
9-year-old Dryston McLean of Middletown knows about pain.
I've been sick from my seizures a lot.
Dryston has a cyst on his brain that leaves him prone to seizures. The marathon explosions have impacted the 9-year-old. He was there that day with his mom. Despite the horrific events of April 15th, Dryston has found hope in Heather as she builds her life back after losing her leg in the bombings.
I'm meeting people that are helping me figure it out.
Heather has toured the state and the country, speaking to people to encourage and inspire them not to give up because of a disability or challenge. Dryston finally got the chance to meet her at a baseball game.
I asked her how many of the prosthetic legs you have.
Meeting Dryston was also a moving experience for Heather.
Dryston's mom told me that he was going to be going into the hospital for a while. I went up to see him while he was there and brought him a teddy bear, like he did for me.
Out of the hospital, Dryston, who plays soccer, football, and wrestles, had a special favor.
When I gave a talk at Salve Regina University last fall, I talked about my running leg and that I was going to start getting running again. And when I asked if the audience had any questions, Dryston raised his hand and asked if I would go on a run with him.
Dryston also plans to donate half the donations he received during his wrestling season to Heather's foundations, because that's what friends do.
It means a lot. You know, it's been great getting to know Dryston and his family and what a selfless kid he is.
Hopefully the running practice she got with Dryston will help her next week. Heather says she plans to run the last bit of the marathon with Erin Chatham, the woman who found her after the bombings. Mike Montecalvo, Eyewitness News.
What a beautiful story and a beautiful friendship, too. There's more information about staying strong on our website, including a timeline of Heather Abbott's road to recovery, ways you can donate to the Boston bombing survivors, and a guide to the marathon if you're planning on going. It's all on our website, WPRI.com.